Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece
He's
of
trying to
work,
win us
that
over,
boy
but I
is.
don't want to get paid off.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Nah, I'm good. I have some pride, guys.
Okay. I respect a man with
I don't want any
principles.
handouts.
No handouts.
I do want handouts, but I don't. He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease
Yeah.
about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
No, you don't, because I know for a fact that some lady has it.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo.
Look at
Lost
this man.
gun.
Look at
Lost gun.
Just take it
Lost
in
gun.
for like 5 seconds. His eyeballs stick out in opposite ways. Okay. No. Come
The
on.
world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant,
Be
be
very-
very worried.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right
Oh,
now,
my name is Harry
I know
Dubois.
that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out
Oh,
there
thank
playing
God.
with it
Kuno's
right
not
now,
out there with it.
pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a
You know what?
safe
It will put
place.
them out of their,
I just know
their
it.
misery.
I have a feeling everything's
You have
going
my
to
gun,
be
sir.
all right.
You have my gun.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim, we need
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
to... Okay.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Officer, we will deal with this.
I wouldn't be
No!
so sure about that.
Come on. Come on.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry.
Let the
because you
children
lost
shoot
your gun,
themselves with
and
it.
those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Alright, we're gonna stay
Mr.
cool.
Dubois, you don't look so good.
Oh my god.
What
Come on, this is going terribly.
Mr. Dubois, he keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Cleve's sliding down the chair like a jello.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind
I
of
am
medical
having a medical
emergency?
emergency, sir.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
sure.
enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Alright. We want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around
Would
here,
you?
and I would love to discuss
Would you
it
love
with
to
you.
discuss it with us?
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a
But
but.
there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing.
Alright,
wide
well,
open.
let's do it.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
You heard wrong, Everard. No, I will ask
I'm
him.
not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door,
We're
it's
not.
going
We're
to
not gonna
happen.
do that.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked.
No.
A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about
Are
it.
we sure about that?
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
I bet you don't even know anything about
Harry,
the
my
hanging.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Why don't you just open it yourself then?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary...
I don't have an
physique you do.
extraordinary physique.
You look like you could run around all day.
I
You
can't.
want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by
A
weasel?
loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Okay.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden
All
on
right,
me.
fine, let's look into it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done, and you can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened
Manana.
socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Okay. Okay. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation.
Just
Everyone
pals?
is just pals here. Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the
What do you
previous
mean,
guy?
Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Why would you just let him
He's an
go?
old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under
Vanished?
suspicious
Harry,
circumstances.
the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Ooh. Funny. Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Everard, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing
Yes,
her.
yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Why haven't you let her in to see
If
you?
she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would.
We found
and
a way.
I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Alright.
Of
That's
course,
good.
Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly...
All right, fine.
I have no interest in what she is doing. But I tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
It
Oh
is
my.
rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
What's in the container outside your
My
office?
dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
What is
Harry,
the
you
special?
smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a...
Alright, he doesn't have time.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
I don't
You should
have
at
it.
least try convincing
Ugh.
it.
I don't want to give it away about the drug trade thing. I think that's gonna...
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Cool.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care.
Okay, we got it. Okay, we can level up. What do we want to level up? What's this? Keep your morale up. I want to do that. Keep that up. Okay. What's here? We got more stuff. Ask Renee about the photo. And then open the apartment door for Everard. So we need to go to Manana. That is the... Okay. Let's go. So Manana is down by the gate. So I guess he's the guy that we ran into in the very front. Not positive. Not positive. It's not Leo. Alright, so there's nothing. We can try this again, but
You're back before the cargo container.
ugh.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it
Come on,
seems
come on,
that- Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Why are you what?
Never mind.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Get off my back, dude. Why are you always judging me? Stop judging me, sir. What's this? A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. Alright, I nearly have the $20 that I need for tomorrow. Almost. I need a bag. Maybe I'll find a bag in my room. Because I wasn't really looking for one before. So maybe I will find one. Oh, we need to leave. Let's go. Low on health, put points into endurance. It's good to know. Yeah, my morale is taking a hit. Majorly. Oh well. Alrighty. Let's go down here and talk to him. Is this Manana?
So,
Yeah.
how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It was nice
It's
enough.
but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He nods solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his
Right.
face.
You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everard said you had a key to a
A
door?
key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm not really doing this for
Oh, so
political
the
reasons.
none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing.
Alright,
What
cool.
you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Behind the
That's
greenhouse.
behind the wailing and rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay. Basement door behind the greenhouse, behind the
Okay,
whirling rags.
Where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off in the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who
Oh, it's
I
raining.
am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Alright, fine.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for who he is and what they're fighting for.
Alright, who killed the
This
man?
is interesting.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Let's
The man
change the topic.
whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Why are you
We're
striking?
negotiating our share.
Your share? Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
However
The
much you
wolf
feed the
always
wolf.
wants more. I
So
like
how
wolves.
large of a share do
All
you
of it.
want?
However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Okay.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But
I
don't
mean,
say
isn't that what
you
everyone
if
wants?
you're
To get rid of the rich people and stick them on an island somewhere with leprosy? Like, that's pretty much what we're going for. I'm pretty sure every working class person in the world, if not in America, would agree with that, or at least most of them, except the brainwashed ones. Yeah, right? Are you a communist?
I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Cool, we don't
And
care.
none of the above kind of man. No harm in being that.
The boss. What can you tell
I
me
think
about
it's
him?
best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
So what does this job involve?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see?
This guy is very
And in this
realistic.
world,
He's
The
on it.
old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The desks seem pretty lavish.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there
I
are
like
no
how he's
non-corrupt
honest.
systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt
He's like,
of them
yeah,
all.
he's pretty corrupt, but you know
this
what?
man
It's fine.
has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political
Sure.
situation.
I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
I don't know what that means.
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman.
Okay.
True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I no this one.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
All right, good talking to you, sir. All right, see you later, alligator. Okay, what do we gotta do? So we gotta open that apartment door, find money, etc., etc. All right, at least we got something done. We talked to the union boss, so we did that. Oh wait, let's talk to this guy.
Looking for something?
What was the argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face in the sand if you so wish.
Alright, you're a lorryman, right? What's your stance on drugs?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
As he takes a drag on a cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing
Alright, so this guy's like definitely against drugs.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to get
Eyes
this
you
off.
Wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. But damn, it didn't
No!
work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist.
I
No.
don't know shit, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging
What
around
do you
here for?
think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Do you know what happened to that lorry?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys
Probably Kuno.
smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over
No.
it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
Do I ask him that directly?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal
Isn't
B?
it obvious? Fucking Sealand. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
That street vendor down there?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit. He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Oh.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
So is he just saying this out of racism, or is this guy legit?
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Alright, let's go talk to him.
Guess so.
Alright, we're done. Thank you, sir. This is enlightening. Let's go talk to Sealing. Hello, Gardner. You're still sitting there. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Care to spare some change?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They
the
who?
bosses, man.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, you seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I needed looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
No, of course not.
Then what's your deal here?
Alright, I'm
We
trying
have
to
a
figure this
credible
out.
lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it
I
to
like
town.
how we're telling all of our suspects what we're here doing.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think it could be then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't
Fine.
say he's lying, sire.
Fine. Fine,
Wow,
dude.
you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
tough out there.
Yeah.
But you keep it real and provide.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
yeah. Like a horse. Oh,
What work
look
do I
at
do?
yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000
Yes,
steps down
I
cracked
did.
asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum.
Yep.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up.
Ride
The
till I
world,
die.
That's just what it's like. Life and death.
All right,
But
this
you-
guy's
it
talking
ain't
too much.
easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
All right, yep.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life?
All right, what are we
you
asking
rich?
ourselves? No.
That's right. You worked harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still
This guy!
practically a hobo.
Riding me.
The Guardsman has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim.
I need to be a hustler.
Think hustler. Think with your head. Look, the immigrants are cool. The immigrants play cool music. Everyone likes them, especially the
Ugh.
women.
All right, why am I
Because
poor?
of
Just
the
tell me.
taxes, G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time.
Yep.
Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol.
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax,
That's a
excise
tax.
duty, extraction.
That's a tax.
This tax that doesn't even have a name.
That's a tax.
Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham Estates
Oh my God.
98% of all your money.
No. This isn't helping me. This isn't
What
helping
are
me.
you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant.
I don't know what you're saying, sir.
Appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo. Are we being an ultra liberal? You're trying to sound like
Yeah.
this.
Ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't
No,
it?
we're not. I don't know what that means, but we're not doing it. Okay. Let's go talk to the dude down here. Is this like real time? Is this clock down here like actual real time? Like we gotta play for 21 hours? Alright, let's talk to the
Everything's
guy.
still cool here, officer.
Alright, what are you
Drugs?
doing?
I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Alright, we're looking
That's
for
even
this.
cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor.
Are you
I
sure
don't know
about that,
anything
sir?
about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
This is probably his lorry right here with the lights on. How else does he have the
So
lights
you
on?
admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm okay. Maybe
Yep.
I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job.
So you
This
forgot.
is my dream.
You forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life.
Your dream
It's
is
in
to
the
sell
rearview
crap
mirror
on the
now.
side of a road.
I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
This one. We gotta put.
Whoa, that's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know then?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with
Of
that
course
crowd.
they're all gonna say no. We just told them we're looking for people.
What crowd is that?
Oh. Here we-
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Oh,
No.
Kim's got it.
He wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.